Warning: the following image and/or content may be disturbing, offensive to some viewers. Viewer discretion is strongly advised. Hey, salute everybody. Salute, salute, salute. Come on in, come on in. I have to want to go live real quick, man. This is some breaking news that I want to share with y'all real quick, and I want to get y'all perspective about. Come on in real quick. Joyce, I see you in the building. Appreciate you. Appreciate you a whole lot. Appreciate you. But yeah, I got some breaking news that I want to share with y'all. Something that just came in on my desk, and I'm going to share it with y'all, man. Yeah, so come on in, man. Oh Lord, man. Mm, mm. Yeah, I thought we was done with all this old foolishness, but apparently we're not. Apparently we're not. And no, I'm not talking about the election and stuff like that. I'm done with that for tonight. But I got some breaking news that I do want to share with y'all that happened in Florida today. All right, it is trending right now on TikTok, and it's starting to go viral as well too. All right, so I'm going to want to share with y'all the actual footage of what we're going to talk about tonight. The footage is pretty short, but we got we got a lot of response videos that people have put out on TikTok regarding the situation that I'm going to want to talk to you about right now. So those y'all who are here right now, and those y'all who are watching right now, make sure you hit that thumbs up as you come into the lounge. Without further ado, y'all. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this content. All right. So the breaking news is this. It was a young black teen in Florida, right? Allegedly, what happened is that he decided to go out of his house and walk around the neighborhood. The reason why, because once again, allegedly, a lot of Floridians is still out of power due to Hurricane Milton. So he decided to go out of his house and walk around with a cell phone to get a good cell phone connection. Okay. So through the process of him doing this, he ended up running into his neighbors. And from there, that's where I'm going to show you the actual content of what's happening right now. So make sure y'all get them on thumbs up, y'all, as I get ready to share this out with y'all right now and show you with y'all what's going on. Not that screen, this screen. All right, so here it is right here. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this situation. All right.
What's going on, buddy?
Nigga done brought a team out here.
Obviously, he doesn't live here.
The reason why I asked you to live here is a private community, so if you don't live here, you need to leave. So if you live here, you're visiting a friend, that's fine, just let us know, because you're getting neighbors concerned since you're walking around my house. I'm not walking around your house. Hold on, Steve. You've been past my house 4 times, I don't know you, I've never seen you here before, and you're walking past my house over and over again. So if you live here or you have a friend you're visiting here, that's fine.
I'm not in front of your house.
You're actually following me.
You went up the wrong way. We're just asking a question. You live out here?
I'm a part of the neighborhood.
You're part of the neighborhood? Does that mean you live here?
All right, so what's going on so far, y'all, is that yes, this is a teenager, by the way. He's not a grown man. All right. So allegedly what's going on is that the neighbors is profiling this young man. They're profiling him, asking him questions, do he belong in this neighborhood? And so now they came to the point to where they literally following him around the block. And now they're saying that he was going around the block like about 5 or 6 times, passing around their house like 5 or 6 times. So it drew concern with all of them. All right. And so this is where the story is picking up at right now. And I'm going to rewind it again. And there's 2 parts to this, by the way. All right. So let me show this with you again.
What's going on, buddy?
Nigga done brought a team out here.
Obviously, he doesn't live here.
The reason why I asked you to live here is a private community, so if you don't live here, you need to leave. So if you live here, you're visiting a friend, that's fine, just let us know, because you're getting neighbors concerned since you're walking around my house.
I'm not walking around your house.
Hold on, Steve. You've been past my house 4 times. I don't know you. I've never seen you here before, and you're walking past my house over and over again. So if you live here or you have a friend you're visiting here, that's fine.
I'm not in front of your house.
You're
You
in
will
front of my
actually,
house. You're
you're actually following me.
You went up the wrong way. We're just asking a question. You live out here?
I'm a part of the neighborhood.
You're part of the neighborhood? Does that mean you live here?
So obviously, if he's saying that he's a part of the neighborhood, obviously that means that he live in the community. First of all, and second of all, why is it their damn business about this dude walking around the neighborhood? Hell, in my neighborhood, we get people walking around all the time in our neighborhood. I don't know half these people who live over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm not fixing to go and profile each and last one of them to see if they live in the community. That's not my business. I'm not the community police. I'm not the police officer or nothing like that. And I find it interesting that they feel like that they're obligated to do this.
It's simple.
Like, bro, what?
I'm asking a question. You live here? You went up to my wife.
Bro, I didn't go up to your wife, bro. I don't know who you talking about. For real. And I think I can walk around my neighborhood.
If you live here, yeah. So you live here.
Like,
And he just said it again that I think I could walk around in my neighborhood. And they didn't hear that part. All they hearing is what they want to hear.
You live here?
you gonna keep asking me the same question over and over and over and over and over. This man following me. This is harassment, right?
On the bike.
That's harassment, right?
And in cars.
That's harassment, right?
I think what you did to my wife, yes.
Look. He followed.
What you did to my wife,
You
yes.
read it up.
So I'm kind of curious to want to know what exactly did he do to his wife that brought them as concern. I wonder, did his wife say something to him and he probably just said something smart to her back. But it never was clarified, but let's continue. All right, so that's part one of this. Let me show y'all on part two of this video, and it gets pretty heavy, y'all, on part two. All right.
The fuck is y'all following? Why, man? You don't tell me what the fuck I should not and should be. You better watch yourself. Fuck. I don't even want to, like, I can't even be comfortable because look at this shit. Then y'all covering up the blockway for people. They trying to walk and shit with their kids. These people out here following me and shit. This ain't weird. Look at the neighborhood creepers. The neighborhood creepers. Damn. What the fuck? Buddy, look at Buddy. He's still creeping.
Steve. No,
Look at this.
Steve.
Wow. So
What the fuck?
on this scene right here, on this particular scene right here, old dude pulled up in his car. He got out of his car and allegedly he ended up pulling the gun out on this teenager. But this neighbor right here had stopped him from doing it. Okay. Now, if this neighbor was never right there to stop him from doing it, more than likely he would have pulled out this car. He would have got out of his car, pulled out his gun, and would have ran up there and probably had shot this teenager. All because of what's allegedly going on.
Hey, that's some weary shit, my boy. Damn. Yeah, they ran this bitch out here creating problems and shit. This shit wild as fuck. They better.
Now the thing about it is that with this teenager, even though he's kind of joking around about it and stuff, man, at the end of the day, this could have been another Trayvon Martin situation. It could have been another Aubrey Arbery situation as well too. You know what I'm saying? To be honest in this situation, thus critiquing this teen, if he knew that the neighbors was doing this right and they being this threatened, he should have went home right then and there. Or if he had another mobile device recording this situation, but also getting on the phone, calling the local police authorities and letting them know what's happening in this situation, and or call his parents as well too, because you don't never know what's in these people's mind, how the way they're thinking. You know what I'm saying? Throughout this election right now, a lot of people are being routed up in so many different directions. We're being routed up for racial issues. We're being routed up for feminism issues. We're being routed up for misogynistic issues. All these different mental issues that we're dealing with, right? We're being routed up a lot right now. And so it'd be more beneficial for this team to go ahead and just go home and call the police and let the police know what is going on in this situation. Let his parents know as well too, because just like I say, if this dude never stopped him, right, stopped this neighbor like he did, this neighbor literally pulled up on him. Once again, those of y'all coming in, I'm showing you. This neighbor literally pulled up on him, about ready to pull the gun on him.
He's still creeping.
Steve. No, Steve.
And this other neighbor had to stop him. This other neighbor had to allegedly stop this dude. As y'all can see. Now this situation, once again, it could have been way worse. And next thing you know, it'd be another one black teenager dead in the hands of a racist profiling white dude. And guess what? We have to go through this whole process all over again, or during the march, turn up the city, Black Lives Matters, and all this other stuff. Now, this situation here, is it cool, Urban? Hell no, it ain't cool. That is not acceptable at all. It is crazy. It is crazy. It's very cringing that we still have people out there that profile us like this, profile black men like this. It is crazy that this still exists in this modern day era. Crazy. Let me share with y'all people on perspective about this whole entire thing real quick, because a lot of people been giving their perspectives on it. A lot of people, including white people, been giving their perspectives on this. So let me share with y'all their perspective on this situation. All right.
Hey folks, I need to talk about something serious that happened in Saratoga, Florida, the morning after Milton. Let this serve as a stark reminder of how these racists are itching to unalive our children, and we are not safe. This child was walking around his neighborhood and was disrupted
Salute, Ms. Jazz.
by an
and
act
salute everybody
of
who's watching.
blatant racism. A teenage boy just going about his day almost became another Trayvon Martin. Imagine the young boy just wanting to talk to his girlfriend. But they didn't have power. His service was terrible in the house, so he decided to go outside and walk. Suddenly, out of nowhere, 3 grown white men start stalking him. These men, filled with hatred and prejudice, decided to target this innocent boy for no reason other than the color of his skin. They taunt him with lies, bullying, and harassment. Their words are filled with venom, designed to intimidate and belittle. This young boy, who was just minding his own business, is now the target of their
Yeah, I'm back, Speaker. I had to report this news real quick.
unjust behavior. You might wonder, how do we know this was a racist attack? Well, one of them, this guy, accused the teen of approaching his wife and scaring her. This baseless accusation was nothing more than an excuse to justify their actions. This is
I mean, listen to this. Listen to this. He said that this young man was scaring his wife. Scaring his wife by just walking around the neighborhood. Where they literally profiled this dude. Now, when people look at him and stuff, right, they may think that he look like he's homeless, right? Because he had his hair and that certain curly style and stuff, right? And he just had just his normal plain clothes on and stuff, right? But they need to stop and ask themselves this question: what in the hell would a homeless man doing in a suburban neighborhood? Homeless people is not going to migrate that far down into a suburban neighborhood. Mainly, the homeless population is in the metropolitan or the downtown area. That's where they normally reside at, where the homeless shelters are located. They're not going to be in a suburban neighborhood. So they should stop and ask themselves the question like, if this dude not homeless, then obviously he belongs in his neighborhood. Obviously. But yet and still, they want to profile this dude.
This is called
Gas
the
man,
Emmett
salute.
Till effect, folks. Plain and simple. It's a painful reminder that these demons do not want to end racism. These men were waiting for this young boy to make one false move, just one, to give them a reason to unalive him. Their intentions were clear and their hatred was palpable. But this brave teen didn't give them that satisfaction. He stood his ground, showing incredible courage in the face of such adversity. His strength and resilience are truly impressive.
No. Even though we want to make light of this situation, where we want to say that he's been brave for standing his ground, is this not the same thing that happened to Trayvon Martin, where this young boy stood his ground? He stood his ground and continued to do what he do, and at the end of the day, he ended up losing his life. Right? Now, once again, I don't agree with the racial profiling by any measure because this is unacceptable, period. But at the same time, since we done seen all these examples of these situations happening to us, right? We have to become vigilant. We have to become educated to deal with these situations. Where if we know that you get ready to be engaged in this harassing situation, right? We have to be vigilant to know these certain triggers and get out this situation the best way that we know how to save our life. Because if not, standing your ground is not going to allow you to live, unfortunately. It's fortunate that that didn't happen to this young man, but other situations, they wasn't so fortunate at all. But yet they stood their ground. So that's what I'm saying. We got to educate each other on this, how to deal with these certain triggering situations. You know what I'm saying? Where we won't be aggressive. Try to do your best to de-escalate the situation. And I'm just gonna throw this out here as well too. It was not gonna hurt this young man to just simply say, yes, I live in this neighborhood. It was not gonna hurt him to say that. It was not going to hurt him for say, yes, I live in this neighborhood. And if they say where you live at or whatever, they say, hey, I live at such and such and such, and keep it moving. It's not going to hurt to do that. That's the same thing about getting pulled over by the police. If the police pull you over, it is not going to hurt for you to just identify yourself, just to preserve your life instead of being ignorant about it. That's my only disdain about it, is the lack of emotional intelligence behind it. You know what I'm saying? So we have to have this emotional intelligence of how to deal with these situations instead of using pride and ego. So, but let's continue. I'm gonna share another one video. All right, let's see what she got to say.
So a mom posted on her TikTok account that after Hurricane Hilton, they did not have any good cell service inside their home. Her teenage son decided to walk down the road in his neighborhood to see if he could get some cell service, check in with his girlfriend, his friends. Ended up being harassed by 3 grown men. Denise right here was tagged in the video. Ended up finding the man. I'm going to show y'all some clips from the actual videos.
They're going to take my video down so I can't say it. That's what that is. Sarasota, Florida, where this group of white people profile this black teen.
What's going on, buddy?
Nigga that brought a
No, answer that question.
team out here.
Obviously, he doesn't live here.
The reason why I asked you to live here is we're talking community, so if you don't live here, you need to leave. So if you live here, you're visiting a friend, that's fine, just let us know, because you're getting neighbors' concerns since you're walking around my house. I'm not walking around your house. Hold on, see, you've been past my house 4 times, I don't know you, I've never seen you here before, and you're walking past my house over and over again. So if you live here, or you have a friend you're visiting here, that's fine.
I'm not in front of your house.
You're
You
actually
actually following me.
You went up the wrong way. Wow. We just asking a question. You live out here?
I'm a part of the neighborhood.
You're part of the neighborhood? Does that mean you live here? It's simple.
Like, bro, what?
That's you live here. Shut up to my wife.
Bro, I didn't go up to your wife, bro. I don't know who you talking about. For real. And I think I can walk around my neighborhood.
If you live here, yeah. So you live here.
Like,
You live here.
you gonna keep asking me the same question over and over and over and over and over. This man following me. This is harassment, right?
I haven't answered yet.
That's harassment, right?
Wow.
That's harassment, right?
Did to my wife, yes.
Look. You following.
This is my wife.
You read it up.
Yes, he lives there. He absolutely lives there. And he doesn't have to answer to anybody who decides to profile him. He doesn't have to.
The fuck is y'all following? Why, bro? You don't tell me what the fuck I should not and should be. You better watch yourself.
Lovely stuff.
Fuck. I don't even want to, like, I can't even be comfortable because look at this shit. Then y'all coming up the block way for people. They trying to walk and shit with their kids. These people out here following me and shit. This ain't weird. Look at the neighborhood creepers. The neighborhood creepers. Damn. What the fuck? This Buddy, look at Buddy. He's still creeping.
Now look at
Steve. No, Steve.
What the fuck? Hey, that's some weary shit, my boy. Damn.
Now, once again, the dude who pulled up in the car he pulled up in the car and he went into his glove compartment to pull out a gun on this teenager. Pull out a gun on this teenager. All because they allegedly thinking that he don't belong in the neighborhood, which he really do.
Yeah, they ran this bitch out to create problems and shit. This shit wild as fuck.
I have to be honest, this video does not surprise me. While it is crazy and horrifying, it does not surprise me that this man here pulled out a weapon. He wanted to end his life for merely walking and existing. I'm not surprised by this video because I've seen so many videos like this. I've heard of so many stories like this. I mean, if this is surprising to you, what planet have you been living on? Have you heard of a boy named Trayvon Martin? Have you heard of Ahmed Aubrey? This is not uncommon. In fact, I've even covered a video about this very thing a couple years ago. It was called Oral and Boogers. It was about Howard Oral Hughes and Donald Corsi in Sanford, Florida, same place Trayvon Martin was murdered, where they decided that a black kid who was driving through their neighborhood, because he was visiting a friend, he had every right to be there, but they decided because he was going too fast that it was okay for them to throw a landscaping stone through his car window while he was driving, almost killing him.
Wow.
And then surrounding him, this kid yelling and cursing at him, and even one person had a gun on them, just like in this video here. Now, I didn't have a chance to identify everybody in this video because I put my full attention on identifying Steve here, the one who pulled out the weapon, and I don't even want to imagine what he was planning to do. If it wasn't for his friend having a moment of clarity and jumping in and getting between.
So I believe I found one of the other men right here. This guy right here. I believe his name is Aaron Lyons. Do y'all think that's him? His Facebook's pretty dated. That's another picture of his. Here's another photo. His Facebook's like 10 years old, so. Y'all think that's him?
Hey, we need
So,
ma'am, we need you to work on your doxing skills, okay? Don't be sitting up here assuming. Do y'all think this is him? Y'all think that's his or him? Look here. All right, one more video for tonight, y'all. But I want to bring awareness to y'all that these situations are still happening. You know what I'm saying? With black men, black women, and the like. And I'm not a bit surprised because we're getting closer and closer to this election where people are gonna be cutting the hell up for real. They're cutting up in so many different ways. They're cutting up in racism. They're cutting up with misogynists and misogynoir, whatever you want to call it, right? They're cutting up with feminism, all kind of crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't surprise me.
Sarasota, Florida, you are up, but there's always the possibility this guy isn't from Sarasota, especially since he doesn't seem to know exactly where he is. Anyway, this was posted that allegedly this guy was in a convenience store and then tried to steal from said convenience store, was caught and confronted and told to leave, and then was yelling stuff, so the girl who worked at the convenience store who was making sure that he left started recording.
I don't think this is the right video.
You nothing but a fat ass piece of shit in the ghetto, you piece of shit. You fat ass Bradenton, Florida sack of shit.
Please don't come back here.
Oh, that's Stephen. My bad. That's the dude. Oh, okay.
That's fucking with the fucking photo thing. You fat sack of looking garbage.
Oh, wow.
Oh, did you get caught stealing and then decide to go with name calling and racism?
God, so this the dude that pulled the gun
Florida,
out
Sarasota, Florida.
on Buddy. So that was the dude that pulled the gun out on Buddy.
Sarasota, Florida, you are up, but there's always the possibility this guy isn't from Sarasota, especially since he doesn't seem to know exactly where he is. Anyway, this was posted that allegedly this guy was in a convenience store and then tried to steal from said convenience store, was caught and confronted and told to leave, and then was yelling stuff, so the girl who worked at the convenience store who was making sure that he left started recording him.
You nothing but a fat ass piece of shit in the ghetto, you piece of shit. You fat ass Bradenton, Florida sack of shit.
Please don't come back here. This is Sarasota.
That's fucking with the fucking photo thing. You fat sack of looking garbage.
Oh, did you get caught stealing and then decide to go with name calling and racism in your early 2000s BMW with the body damage? You can take the bass out of your voice, sir. And I'm not sure if he doesn't know where he is or if his point was just he thought it'd be insulting to say she's from Bradenton. I mean, they're near each other, but they're not the same place. But either way, I look at this and I go, this is not new territory for him. If someone knows him, I feel like they have stories. So I figured I'd put it out there so people in his life could see it. Or if you have stories and want to tell me who this is, Sarasota, Florida.
Wow. Okay. Let's see what this video got to say.
For a couple days, I've sat here trying to figure out how to word this the right way, and it's just going to say this way. Barbecue, I am truly sorry that I somehow aligned myself with people that would think using a childhood trauma was a good idea, especially to do it on a live. I talk to people daily, and I have a big heart and want to believe that everybody...
Oh, look over that. That ain't nothing. All right, I don't even know why it sits in the search engine. It's crazy. Well, whatever. All right, so I'm pretty much done with it, y'all. I'm pretty much done with it. Once again, y'all, salute to everybody who's on tuning into the one stream right now, man. Once again, reviewing the video of this young man in Florida, right? He was being racially profiled by these other white people in Florida. All right. Yeah. Is this dude for a video?
I've been able to identify one more of them. Last night, I identified...
Okay, whatever. But those of y'all who coming in, you could go to the beginning of the stream and catch both of these videos in its entirety. All right. So once again, this young man, he lives in Florida, and he was being racially profiled by his neighbors. One of the neighbors decided to get out the car and pull a gun out on him as well too. All right. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Do y'all agree with this situation? Do you disagree with it? Like always, I'm dying to hear how y'all feel about this, and we'll have a conversation started on this. Do y'all believe that racism and racial profile still exists in this country, or is gone, or do y'all believe that this is just the behavior or just individual people who lack emotional intelligence? You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment, because I already let y'all know about that this situation is inexcusable. It's inexcusable, and this is the things that we as Black people have to deal with every single day. If it's not with racial profiling, it's dealing with blatant racism, it's dealing with certain Karens or Kens and all these different other things and stuff. And the crazy part about it is that the election is making it worse. And even after the election, is just going to make it worse, regardless of who's in office. It is going to make it even more worse. So my brothers and sisters out here who are watching the stream right now, make sure y'all stay vigilant. Make sure y'all watch over yourself, protect yourself, do what you need to do to de-escalate the situation. You know what I'm saying, to the best of your ability. All right, that's what I recommend. You know what I'm saying, that we do to protect ourselves in this said nation. All right, so appreciate y'all tuning in. I'll see y'all again on the next episode.